Amen. Just thanking God for another day. Very cold outside. Amen. Still got a lot of ice on the road on some of the local roads. Just please be careful. You don't have to get out. We think in Mississippi County, you still should limit your driving until we get just a little few more warm days. Amen. But be careful out there. Amen. Excited this morning. Did you notice I'm wearing a necktie? My mommy, Margie Sullivan, Middlebrook's Wilburn, said, "Where is your necktie?" She said she wanted to see her son with a necktie on. So we're wearing a necktie today. But we're just excited. We want to thank God for each and every one of you. We thank God for our First Lady, Carolyn Middlebrook. We thank God for Team Middlebrook. We thank God for everyone that's pouring into this campaign that want to see a better Mississippi County, that wants to see unity for success. My commentary today will be about discovering my why. Discovering my why. The core values driving my campaign for state representative in Mississippi County, District 34. I want you to know that every campaign begins with a clear purpose, for Mike Middlebrook, for myself, running for state representative of Mississippi County, District 34, that purpose is deeply rooted in core values, personal experiences, and a commitment to community. And understanding this why is essential. It's essential to grasp the vision and energy behind this campaign. Core values that shapes the campaign. At the heart of this campaign lies a set of guiding principles that reflect the needs and the hope for District 34. These values include US, an acronym for Unity for Success, bringing together all communities in Mississippi County to work together towards shared goals, fair distribution of resources, ensuring every neighborhood, regardless of background, receive equitable support, that we're not just building certain areas, that we're looking at the whole community. We're looking at our overlooked areas. We're doing all we can to make sure all corners of Mississippi County are fairly receiving the resources that are coming into our county and that are coming into our state. We believe strong-heartedly in accountability and integrity, holding leaders responsible in maintaining transparency. We believe in collaborations and inclusions, working with diverse groups to build stronger connections. My background of working with nonprofits and ministries and industries have always been about creating collaborations and building bridges, looking for new ideas and new ways to make sure no one is left behind. Creativity and leadership, finding innovative solutions to local challenges. It's going to take people who are being creative in their leadership style, changing up, meeting the urgency of now. Equity and fairness. We truly believe in equity and fairness, fighting for equal opportunities in education, healthcare, and in employment. Service to future generations. This is one of the most important to me. What is my life blueprint? What have I done to show that I'm serving for future generations? Making decisions that benefit not just today, but residents that will come behind us. I was so excited yesterday when we saw on one of the social media platforms, LinkedIn, that one of the young men, the First Lady and I helped so many years ago, 14 years ago, in creating an initiative and program with the steel industry, with Mississippi County EOC and the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, working with their STEM program to create on-the-job training in the steel industries for college students. And to see that one of these young men, Christopher Hines, has moved to the level of supervision with the company and been employed with them 14 years. It made me think, and First Lady think about the work we done so many years ago. Many of it from behind the scene, creating collaborations and initiatives that would bring that we helped so many years ago are still working in the industry and that are now being elevated to leadership positions and being put in a position where they can give back. As we help them, they can help others. So how do we create policies and initiatives that benefits not just the present, but builds value, impact, opportunities for our children that's coming up in the future? These values are not just words, but commitments that guides every decision and action in this campaign, Team Middlebrook. My personal narrative and identity. My story is one of dedication to the community and a desire to amplify voices that often go unheard. But I believe District 34 needs stronger representation that speaks to the urgency of our current issues. My identity as a community member and advocate fuse passion to bring real change. Not only am I seeking to be your next state representative, but you will find that I will partner with other candidates and other political officials who are about the urgency of the moment, who are prepared to speak with a loud voice. Yes, we will be compassionate. Yes, we will be inclusive. Yes, we will be willing to negotiate. But we're going to stand firm and speak to the urgency of this moment, because we surely should be our brothers and sisters' keepers. We're in a time where quiet voices are not being heard. One of the things we heard growing up as a kid, that a squeaky wheel is the one that receives the oil. If you're quiet, if you're not being involved and speaking up about the issues that concerns and affects your community, you will not receive the services and helps that's needed to improve your community. Understanding the struggles faced by many in Mississippi County, because I have lived them. This personal connection drives my determination to be a voice for those who feel overlooked and underserved. Experience matters. We want you to know that experience matters. As we were speaking this morning to one of my mentors, Brother Albert Beasley, about the importance of understanding our past to help us deal with the present, to ensure that we have impact that will improve the quality of lives in the future. You must understand your past. You must understand the shoulders you stand on. Many sacrificed their lives and their professional opportunities so that we would have an opportunity and be in a position to have living wage jobs, to have education, to be in a position where we could also be a voice and impact change in the future for further generations. Mike's background spans community service, corporate America experience, being involved with corporate entities, giving me a unique perspective on how to create impact. This work in community service has shown me firsthand the challenges that our residents face. While his corporate experience has equipped him, it's equipped me with skills and leaderships, with problem solving and creating unity, negotiations, and bridging the gap. This blend of experience positions me to represent the overtaxed and the underserved population effectively. Then my experience with the community, with ministry, with industry, with nonprofits, with politics, has put me in the perfect position, has prepared me and molded me to be a voice for District 34 in Mississippi County. I know how to navigate the system and push for policies that makes tangible change. Dr. Martin Luther King once said, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. That's what it's going to take to create the kind of Mississippi County that we all want. We have to keep moving forward. But we also have to understand our past. We didn't get here overnight. In the early 70s and mid 70s, we saw leaders pushing for opportunities for the marginalized. And somewhere along the line, we all became comfortable and more focused on our personal successes than being our brothers and sisters' keepers. If you're blessed to be in a position to make a difference, know that blessing should carry on and be in representation for your community and for your people. Key issues and policies. This campaign will focus on several critical issues that affects everyday lives in District 34. Easier voting access, making sure every eligible voter can participate without unnecessary barriers. We think, again, there should be more voting locations that's made accessible to our rural and urban communities. We believe there should be increased funding for the public school system, supporting education to give children the tools they need to succeed. We believe there should be affordable health care, expanding access to quality medical services for all residents. We believe in a living wage, raising the minimum wage to a level that covers basic living expenses. We believe in better representation, advocating for the needs of Mississippi County at the state level, better representation. We believe strong-heartedly that the representation we're receiving right now from our Republican opponent can be improved with a Democratic state representative that truly reflects the demographics of Mississippi County and will stand up and speak for issues that address poverty, health care, inclusion, equal opportunity, jobs, grants, infrastructure in our most needed areas. We believe, again, we need better representation advocating for the needs of Mississippi County at the state level. We believe in infrastructure investments, addressing overdue repairs and improvement, especially in the underserved areas. We need creative ideals and ways on how we take some of our dilapidated properties and businesses that are just sitting there vacant. How can we use that property and them assets to better improve our community? Just last week, my baby sister mentioned in West Memphis how they've taken some available commercial properties and made them available for vendors to park there and sell their goods to the community. So when you have areas in your community that doesn't have restaurants and cafes and places of opportunity to meet and gather, we can create some of these off-site locations by making them available to our entrepreneurs. These priorities reflect the real concerns of the community and the desire for practical solutions. Amen. We also believe in challenging the status quo. If we do what we've always done, we will get what we've always got. We think there's a time that we should challenge the status quo. Things need to change. There needs to be more transparency, more inclusion, more opportunities for our young people who are watching us, not wanting a handout, but wanting a hand up, wanting an opportunity to achieve their goals, to achieve financial stability, to start new businesses, to create new opportunities. So we must change the status quo. Mike Middlebrook's campaign also stands for a necessary challenge to the current Republican representation and the Trumpism policies that have not served District 34 well. I believe the community deserves leadership that truly reflects the values and needs of our community. By offering a strong alternative, I aim to bring fresh energy and focus to the role of state representative. My campaign is about giving a voice to those who have been ignored and pushing for investments that will improve the daily lives of all the citizens of Mississippi County, District 34. The path to victory. Winning this election means reaching the 13,000 registered voters in District 34 with an expected turnout of about 65%. We hope there will be a greater turnout of 65%. Really, we need to be about 75 or 80% of participation of registered voters in this next election cycle for state representative. Our goal is to get about 4,500 to 5,000 votes. Ultimately, we hope that we get about 6,000 votes. And if we can get 6,000 votes, not only will we win this election, we will have a mandate that shows that Mississippi County is asking for better leadership, for strongest voices, and we're ready to change the status quo. Success depends on the community. It includes volunteering your service. It includes hauling to the polls. We will not do it the traditional way. We're asking that if you're the head of your household, if you're the leader in your family, if you're the spiritual voice for your church and your ministry, that you personally take the time to invest in hauling registered voters to the poll. That's one way that we can truly make an impact. Walk your neighborhood. Ask who needs a ride to the poll, who needs assistance, not to tell them how to vote, but it's okay to make sure they are an informed voter, that they understand the urgency of the moment. Look at the news. Look at what's happening to our country. Even today, Don Lemons, one of the great reporters from CNN, a great advocate for the community all over this country, was detained and arrested for being a journalist, for showing the impact, the negative impact that's happening across this country. So we're at a time where no one should be on the sideline. We all should be engaged. We all should be a voice to change. We all should be against the status quo. So one way you can do that is be involved. Put some skin in the game. Faith is shown by action. This election, this campaign, is going to be very expensive. My opponent has a large treasure chest of political funds to run as an incumbent Republican for state representative. I'm new to this. This is a grassroots campaign. We're trying to help the overlooked and marginalized, but we also need your help. We're asking that you can donate to Team Middlebrook to elect Mike Middlebrook as state representative. No donation is too small. All goes together, and we can create the finance that's needed to win this election. As you see my team out in the field, as you see us going along the way, bless this campaign. $1 or $2 will go a long way. If you can bless us with more, that will be appreciated. But understand, any financial contribution to a candidate you believe in helps to ensure victory that will make change in our community. We're going to be sharing more ways to reach out to us. We have a Facebook page, Team Middlebrook 2026.com. You can donate through that page. We have other forms of communicating and donating to the campaign. Reach out to us on our email or our Facebook and make contact with us. If you see us in the community, drop $1 or $2 to the campaign. It will go forward. We will use these finances to win this election and to help support down ballot candidates who are standing up for right and really changing the status quo. So an investment, a donation to this campaign can truly create change and ensure better days for Mississippi County. My campaign is more than a bid for office. It is a movement grounded in shared values, lived experiences, and a clear vision for Mississippi County District 34, focusing on unity, family, and service. This campaign invites every resident to join in shaping a stronger Mississippi County District 34 for more inclusive communities. We want to bridge and build relationship with all the towns in our community, from Yarborough all the way down to Frenchman Bayou and Birdsong, and every city in between. Together, we can change the course that we're on. We can create unity for success. We can create inclusion. We can serve the overlooked and overtaxed, underserved and overtaxed in our community. We can create opportunities. We can create enthusiasm. We can create hope in a brighter future. We can pave a way for our younger generations to have a bridge to success and a path to success. Thank you for listening. Have a blessed day. Team Middlebrooks to elect Mike Middlebrook in 2026 for state representative of District 34 in Mississippi County, Arkansas.